The only reason he got it, not that he deserved it, the only reason he got it is because Joel was out and Joker was there for so long. He was putting up numbers. He was the only player that was doing anything.
This is why I wish he didn't get it last year.
The stats were literally almost similar. Like, literally a rebound different. There's people that these kids don't even know who Jordan is. Like, I was like, they were like, I only know the shoe. I don't know the player.
That's wild.
My man did what he did. And LeBron just did the smile like the Joker and put in work.
Yeah, like, why do you do that?
Avengers! Assemble.
What up? This is Frnds vs Frnds. Your host JT here. I got KB here with me in this stew, and then I got the Stat Man with me as well. What's good, y'all?
Good morning.
The Knicks are in the second round.
Knicks is in the second round.
Hey, round 2. Fight. Yeah,
Knicks.
so we in there, man. Man.
What y'all doing if I've been getting text messages all week long. At what point
from haters?
Do we like people are like,
I think they're bandwagon.
Y'all should definitely be going to a game or something like that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, but at what point do we do that?
Bro, we gonna be above Chase Bridge. It's gonna be right here.
Nah, I told my wife to
banner.
her face, if they go to finals or something like that, I don't care if it's in Phoenix. Like, I'm maxing credit cards. Like, we are out there.
Yeah, Phoenix. You don't want to go to the Garden?
So that we could be outside looking at it on Hulu.
Yeah, sitting in the bathroom. Like, I'm not
paying $1,000 to sit in the toilet.
Madison Square Garden. I've been to the Garden like.
I mean, you know, I don't oppose flying over to Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Going out there.
Wait, time out. You saying Phoenix? Phoenix got touched inappropriately yesterday.
Yeah, that game last night.
Allegedly. You know?
Last night. Allegedly.
They got touched way inappropriately.
And like I said before in a couple episodes, this is when I was going to actually watch the Nuggets. I see why they was going off. I didn't forget, but the man Jamal can ball. Jamal's nice, dog.
Finally.
Yeah, he just got
he was
like
always nice.
Yeah.
He just took like 4
Last
seasons
time we saw
off.
him was the bubble, right?
Yeah.
Yo, but it was crazy. I was like, yo, like, can Chris Paul not guard a point guard anymore? Like,
Chris Paul
no, he can't.
He got an
Remember, they
AAR
called him
card.
a parking cone.
dude, he was crazy.
They were calling him a traffic cone last year.
It was like Suns were down 12 points in the half, came back third. Maul was just going crazy. It was turnover. It was too many turnovers for the Suns. The lack of depth. It was like a lot of times the bull Craig was getting the ball in the corner. Like, it's just every time he was in the left or right corner after the
Craig and Day Day.
You ain't got the lie, Craig.
moving the ball around. I'm like, why is he shooting it? How come Book or KD's not getting it in that spot? And I'm like, well, Craig is open. I'm like, all right, cool, shoot.
Chris Paul is Day Day.
And bro just kept missing shots. I'm like, tag, rebound, Joker, boom, puts up the he's passing it to somebody, Porter, and then Jamal's
Aaron
right
Gordon.
there, boom. Or Jamal gets the ball and rebounds, defensive rebound, boom, 3 transition. I'm like, yo, he did that 3 times in a row. Then they had Monty had to call timeout.
Monty's not a happy person.
Ayton's not grabbing boards. He was looking the whole. I was like, it was one possession. He was just looking. He was like, just looking.
Yeah, that kills me. The kids used to do that when I was coaching them this past season. I'm like, what are you looking at? The score?
I don't. Man, it's gonna be
That's
a
how
long
it
series.
works. You keep watching them play basketball.
The Suns heard that they're not gonna be on cable TV no more after 2024. They were like, you know what?
I wonder why bro did that deal. I understand he's trying to give back to the community. Like, yo, we want our fans to actually watch if you don't have cable. But it's like
that, and because a lot, and the Knicks are doing this. Only reason why I know because cable, my provider's not giving the Knicks. A lot of teams are going into streaming, and because of the whole idea of re-up for TV rights, Disney thinks it's gonna be too expensive to be having them on cable because Disney owns ESPN.
Yep.
They all think that now, since everyone is going to streaming services, they can either create their own streaming app, or people are going to Hulu. Different
You talking about teams create their own streaming app?
Yeah, because the Knicks are doing
Why don't
that.
NBA TV just actually do what they're supposed to do?
Because they have the NBA TV.
Well, I mean, NBA TV can be like, you can just watch any game you want. I mean, they do that, but it's just like, not when it's on like the ESPN or ABC, they don't do that. But why don't they just be like, all right, cool, like, you're not going to do that?
I am
Put
very
on NBA
confused
TV.
right now.
So
But
basically,
they're not going to be on TNT no more?
no, they're not going to be on
Their local...
They're going to be not going to be on their local cable. So on national games,
Yes, it's not going to be on Yes no more.
so for Phoenix, what I'm saying. So
I know.
Phoenix, yeah. So for Phoenix, they're not going to be on like whatever their version of the Yes.
Yeah,
Or
gotcha.
S and Y. They're going to be strictly on basic cable channels, and then on national televised game like TNT. But if it's anything else, it's going to be on streaming. On their own stream, on the
their own
streaming
streaming
platforms. Yeah.
I wonder how much that's going to cost.
On the platforms, who knows? But for basic cable, hey, whatever it is.
Can you imagine that
That's whack.
if we were paying for this the whole time? I'm not paying $13.99 a month.
I got my own sources to watch my games. I ain't going to lie to you.
The dark web.
Weird,
Nah,
yo.
you want to know something also funny about the Suns?
What's up?
Robert Sarver, the former owner, would not let Bob
Oh, yeah, he was blocking.
Igner in the
Blocking.
door
He said no.
to even dare
That
put an
guy
offer.
comes in, turn him around now.
But you know why, right?
Because he already has like hands in Disney and everything, right?
No, because the whole thing when they got leaked that stuff was happening in Phoenix in the organization.
Yeah.
They remember ESPN owns Disney. I mean, Disney owns ESPN. They were pushing all that information out because they were getting all that information. He wanted that guy out.
Oh, wow.
So he exposed as much as possible of that information.
He was blocking hard. Yo, he was behind scenes crazy with it. Yo, that's
We ain't
messed
getting
up.
in here.
He's like,
So
you know what?
So
Nah.
Sarver didn't want his money. He was like, nah, forget it. You're not touching the team that I gotta sell because of you.
Yeah. Yo, that's funny.
Nah, you know what? I respect that. You're not getting paid off this too. You know
Yeah, after
what
he
I'm
was
saying?
snitching, dry snitching on the low,
He thought he had a
pushing
package.
leak information, though. That's funny.
Inside information.
I'd be the first person, you know what I'm saying? He closing the elevator. I'd be like,
That's awesome juice.
Stare at him, yo.
Awesome juice.
That's that dirty business, yo.
You know you're not getting that money, right?
Right.
You're not. You will not. Word to God.
Man.
One more positive thing about Phoenix. Big shout out to KD. Lifetime
That Nike deal?
Nike deal.
Bro, that's happened a lot.
Who's
You
the-
said that was going to happen more often.
Who's the to superstar? Who's the only other two NBA players to get Nike lifetime deals?
Nike,
Yeah,
Lifetime
you should
deal?
know.
one of them, I don't, which is crazy.
You should do. There's only two.
One of them is LeBron.
Yes,
Yeah.
The other one should be Michael Jordan.
there you go.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Those are the only two. KD's the third person ever.
Air Jordans are Nike sneakers.
But
Some people forget.
But the way they're actually discussing it, when it comes to priority, it's always going to be Jordan. Then it's LeBron. Then it's KD. When it comes to the shoes coming out,
You could think
Them
Tinker
KD 15s
Hatfield.
look all right, too. I
Yeah,
like them.
yeah. KDs are always hard as a basketball sneaker, and then him and Kyrie,
Oh, Kyrie. I don't even want to.
they have that knack for they have the silhouettes that everybody can wear.
His
Like
sneakers
from
dope.
youth all the way up, so they'll always have like, oh, there's the 5 colorways.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, we need to get Braden some basketball sneakers.
Braden.
So we got him the
Talking
Kyrie.
power.
You know what I'm saying?
Braden.
Yeah, what?
Ghost?
Every kid's name nowadays is some form of Jaden, Braden, or whatever. So Caden. So, you know, when you get Caden some sneakers, they're probably gonna be Kyrie's or they're gonna be KD's. But then they have the iller stuff that only adults can really afford.
Tatum's.
Yeah, Tatum.
Whoa, no.
Yeah.
He had a sneaker. He was mad about it. He was like, "Yo, that's not the color. That's
To
not
be
part
honest
of
with
me."
you, some of these dudes sneakers, like I'd rather wear like the what is it that Li Ning? Like I'd rather wear that.
Yeah.
I'd have some of
Wade,
those.
Wade
Yeah,
has part of that.
The
joint.
way of Wade. Yeah, I would do that. Some of them shoes are tough,
Yeah.
but it seems like little kids don't wear that. That's when you get technical, and it's like, oh, I don't really rock with you know. And then it's like, what can fit me and what's a good company? And I'm like, yo, try these lead names. They probably feel good. There's got to be some.
Mad comfortable.
Because a lot of college players, a lot of NBA players wear them on the low. You don't notice unless you're me, who like sneakers a lot. Shout out to Ewing Athletics.
All right.
That man be checking feet. He be checking feet.
You got a shoe desire.
Sneakers.
Sneakers. I was going to say shoe desire. Yo, big shout out to a coach that was not working, but now he is.
Who?
Didn't apologize. Here we go.
And Mr. Ime Udoka.
Oh, yeah. He got picked up by the Rockets, right?
He's coaching for the Rockets.
Yo.
And I've been saying this person's name accidental so many times for the past couple of weeks.
What?
Jalen Green.
Yeah.
They were talking with all the prospective coaches how they felt about Jalen Green.
Yeah.
They were talking about possibly trading homie now.
Jalen Green?
Yeah, because they were saying if that star player works with whatever coach's system.
Yeah.
Now, someone who we all thought did not like Mr. Udoka gave him a ring endorsement. Jaylen Brown.
There's a brown one and there's a green one. He's been working it out now.
Yeah, you know I'm tactile visual learner. I have to. Shout out to my alumni school for helping me with that.
Which one? He went to like 6 schools.
Put his out there.
Shout out to the Kutztown University.
Xavier.
Anyway, so what they were saying is rumors has been someone by the name of Mr. Brown might be playing with his former coach, possibly.
I'm not even mad at that.
But we all thought he was mad at bruh.
Yeah.
That's the funny
But the
thing.
rumor is now confirmed saying he thought Udoka was really messing him up with the whole Tatum and him. But it really wasn't. It was Brad Stevenson and the rest of the organization
trying to kick him out
and making Tatum be the face.
Yeah, I got
when
you.
really it's really Brown. Tatum has the appearance, but Brown has the heart and soul. Because you already know when Brown's not even shooting well, he's doing everything else possible. When Tatum's not shooting well,
he done.
This man said
just like
Tatum has the appearance, but Brown has a heart. So is it because he's light skinned? Tatum?
you already know we're all dark, so you know.
Is it because Tatum's light skinned?
It might be. Yo, I was wondering about that. Because the leader on that team is definitely Jaylen Brown.
I think so.
Always
It
He
is.
get a bucket when you need it too. I'd be like, yo, he's
He
too
one of them
dirty.
dudes. He one of them dudes who plays basketball the right way. Like if you were gonna teach your kid really how to play basketball, you'd be like that.
Follow that guy.
That.
I mean, his story is just dope. It's just the build up coming out of Cal. I didn't even know, bro. I remember when he got there, I was like, who is this guy? You're supposed to know who it is.
But here's another fun fact.
No, I remember him.
I
Without
was like,
the beard and all that, I remember him.
I didn't think
He didn't have an agent. He was his own agent, which Boston didn't like. Because when you have an agent, they're doing all the small talking. He wanted to be in the know, understanding everything.
Yeah.
Tatum had an agent, and Tatum let all his
Everybody
agents
else
do it.
Yeah, but rumor also has it that I was consulting him at least 15% of the time. And that's why he's had the success that he's had thus far.
All right.
And a lot of deals have not gone through yet. So we're still working on those.
Words.
There's one coach on the hot seat, and we got to talk about him.
Who's hot? Who's not?
Mr. Bud.
Really?
They lost to Miami. You're the number 1 seed. You shouldn't have lost.
His brother
man.
died.
But I was about to say, he's still in it. But they said game 4, his brother had died. They said he was checked out.
I didn't even know that.
Only one person knew, Darvin Ham. Him and Bud are real close.
Wow.
And Harv was like, yo, he was going through so much that he just kept it personal. But they already said he's on the hot seat because he lost. You were the first seed, and you lost to Miami.
Man,
He's probably even right now still tripping. Like I saw that headline, I was like, for real?
Giannis was out. That messed him up.
Damn.
I would say this. Hey, hold up now. Talking about that. Are we going to our first topic and blending it? Let's blend that in. That
Go
dark
ahead.
cloud is cleared up, boy. It's gone. You say, yo, they're the dark cloud of the East. That's
I
over.
did say that.
Jimmy-
I don't know why they said that.
Jimmy performed. I would say this. Giannis was out, though. That's a huge factor. I don't care what anybody says. It's
Of course.
That's worse than Middleton being out. Because when I thought, remember when Middleton was hurt, I was like, oh man, it might be hard. And then they need him that other piece. Giannis is the main piece.
Facts.
But the way that the Heat just clicked, bro, it was over. They took advantage, and Jimmy had
You mean
like
Jimmy? Yeah.
yeah, Jimmy just had like
lost his
Jimmy
mind,
had like
son.
90+ points in 2 games, like
Hooping.
back to back over 40-point games, dude.
Y'all know he crazy.
Dude,
He crazy. He's the opposite of like James Harden. The opposite of Book. He's the opposite. Like when it gets to the playoffs, he gets activated
yeah, he does.
with buckets, which is why
That's
they call
why
him
Jimmy
Jimmy.
Buckets.
Jimmy
Buckets.
Butler, playoff Jimmy, whatever, dog. That when it's the playoff time, he's a different. He's
He
different,
locks
bro.
in,
He
and
does.
that's this is something that concerns me just a little bit. Now we can't have nights where everybody shoot. Oh well, we're going 3 for 12 today. Like you can't do that against him.
Nah.
You can't. We can't have that day.
We need everybody to come off like on
Hot.
fire. I think if anything, that's gonna be like. I think the NBA world feels like, and fans feel like this is gonna be a good matchup. Everybody's excited about this. It's really dope. But we need, as Knicks fans, we need to
Pray.
injuries, man. We need to make sure. I mean,
We need to sacrifice, yo.
yeah,
We lost Jericho Sims. He had shoulder surgery, but
we gotta stay on them boards like always. But I don't even
Yeah.
know who's really gonna guard Jimmy.
Nah,
No,
I'm starting to
3.
think. I'm starting to think that
RJ
Jimmy's just gonna
Hard.
have 40 a night.
Grimes.
and Grimes.
You
They're
said
gonna-
40 a night.
We said that about
like 30
Mitch.
Nah, but we said
We
that
said
about
about
Mitch, and he didn't.
We
Yeah,
may
hopefully,
need to.
and Mitch is a little bit different than Jimmy, but I'm just
That's
saying.
true.
Way
I
different.
would say be prepared for the fact that Jimmy might actually just have 38 tonight again.
1 p.m. game
What
today.
about everybody else? They don't have.
But remember, they lost
Herro.
Tyler.
He's
Tyler
out.
can only come back because he has surgery if they get to the finals. They lost Victor Oladipo because he tore. His patella.
I had to look away, yo.
I saw it go
I'm
up and I was like,
I'm not
oh.
watching it. I'm not watching
But
it.
man,
Boy.
I feel bad. He has lost almost every lower limb.
You know, talking about
His
somebody
journey
being
is
done.
crazy.
He's done.
Good news is he has a player option for next year to stay with Mike.
I hope he gets money. I hope
his
he gets
player
his
option
money.
is $9 million.
But it's crazy because it's like, I was like, why don't they use bro? Why don't they use bro?
Ah,
They put him
Exhibit
in.
A.
They put him in, and then I was like,
Tearing his
Dang,
legs up,
bro.
boy.
I feel bad for him.
And remember, he was another one of those dudes
Jump
with,
out the
with
gym.
the elastic, jumping ability, and that's done.
he may have to stick to
That's
his
why
singing
Orlando.
career. You know, he got a couple albums out.
He could sing.
I mean, yeah, word in the streets, he got a little R&B in him. You know,
He created himself a studio.
I'm sure he has several studios. He's rich.
but yeah, that was good, man. I can't wait for this matchup. The next one I would probably have to say is, what about the Warriors and the Kings? God.
Chuck
Yo.
said this. They messed up. They should have won Game 6.
Oh yeah, at home.
And they have a bad record when it comes to going and playing away.
Them young boys hooping, yo. Malik Monk.
Yeah, yo, I was talking
Hey,
about
yo.
Malik.
We've been hyping Malik Monk for a while. It's the funniest thing about it, though. But nah, that squad, really,
Yeah, what's going on?
they running, bro. I think honestly,
They're Memphis this year. Last year's Memphis.
This
Way less annoying,
This
yo.
series is like that, man. It's been suspensions. There's been people getting stumped on.
But not even
cursed
just that.
at.
I'm saying how they are athletically and playing like Memphis last year against Golden State.
Oh yeah, like young
Remember?
athletic
Yeah.
just running. Yeah,
Because remember, Golden State had issues with Memphis until Ja got hurt.
but do you say it's a little bit of an insider because they coach?
What, Mike Brown?
Yeah,
Mike Brown.
He
Mike
got a
Brown
little
is
inside though.
he's a defensive specialist, so he knows how to shut him down.
no,
Yeah.
but last season, where was he at?
No, I know. I'm saying, yeah.
That's why I'm saying he got a little insider.
Plus,
so it's
he's
like,
a defensive specialist, so he know how to shut him down.
yeah. So I'm like,
Tough.
he got an extra booster on that. But it's like at the end of the day, these are champs. You know what I'm saying? Not just from last year. They're champions. They've been there. So this game 7 is gonna be serious. And it's in Sacramento. It's in Sac.
You heard
It's
what
gonna
they
be tough.
You heard what they said about Draymond, right?
Nah,
They want Draymond back next year.
they want Draymond back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
What do you mean?
He has a team. He has a player option, but remember, he wants max money.
Draymond, it was I forgot what game it was in that series, but bruh, that man can't leave that team. He's really he's playing a different role now. He's coming off the bench now, but he's he comes off the bench, but he still plays the rest of the game after that. They got Loom grabbing 20 plus rebounds, but going back to Draymond, it's just like, yo, that dude is he hustles on the court. He does everything that
He just does
every other player
stupid
does not.
stuff.
Yeah,
That's the issue.
that comes with it. That's the only issue. But he has a target on his back too. You can't say he don't have a target.
Early in his career, he did dumb things that caused him to have that target on his back. I always told you, I'd rather have Dennis Rodman over him.
Oh, we've all agreed on that, but still.
But
You don't miss much scoring.
Yeah, exactly.
You get-
Because he don't score no more. Remember, he had his couple of threes he did and was like, whoa.
That's when you knew they were gonna win. It was like,
Yeah, when he was
even
the
Draymond. Wow,
the jetpack jumper.
He hit an open three.
But remember also, he got suspended for that one game. Now, if they had won that one game, we wouldn't be talking about it.
Exactly.
And like they said earlier, when he got suspended against playing the Cavs that year, 2016, Draymond, if they lose today, Draymond cost them another championship.
Championship?
Who do you think coming out the West? We already see Phoenix is already struggling, and they got the best player, the second best player in the world.
They might have to lose to the East.
But if you think about it, and we got to talk, we're going to talk about this as well. Someone is channeling their inner Thanos right now.
Braun.
Yeah,
Yo.
my man.
He really is. He heard Dylan talking that mess. He was like, okay.
Nah, that was the
Alright,
funny
I like that.
part.
I like that.
He stepped across the court to go talk to him, and Dylan Brooks actually looked kind of
Worried.
nervous.
He's actually talking to me? I didn't think he was going to step to me as I talked that much.
All I was saying was that I'm not afraid. Like, no, it's okay. No, it's okay. You got it.
Bet.
No, it's okay. Keep talking.
Bet.
Yo.
Activated.
Last game he dapped up Kyrie. I was like, oh, Kyrie there too? You know he got to put on the show. Braun,
Activated.
yo, he turns on no matter what, though.
Activated.
I would say this. Braun is doing his thing, but at the end of the day, AD has to step up. AD has to be the player, and AD not
stay
injured.
healthy.
Yeah, not injured. He's healthy. AD has to be what he is. It's sky's the limit for that, bro. For the Lakers, if AD can play with the way he plays, Braun gonna do his thing. Like we always say, Braun's gonna do what he has to do. He always does. But AD is a major factor here.
And Austin Reeves.
Yeah, I was
too.
about to say that.
Oh yeah. Wait, is it true he's supposed to be on the 2K cover? Or is that a joke? That was like,
that must be a joke.
I hope.
Do you know how much they think he's looking to get? 5 years.
He need to get paid.
50 million. 5 years.
He should get paid.
75. They should have paid Alex Caruso. Then they wouldn't have had that problem.
That was a minute ago, but yeah, you're right.
I think, I don't know. Austin Reeves looks like fresh legs right now. He looks like a lot of threes. Yeah, it looks good to me. They don't make the same mistake twice. It ain't no Malik there no more, so you might as well retain that guy. Especially not knowing how long Braun is gonna be there.
Going after his kid get drafted.
In like 2 years.
Yeah,
wherever he goes, he's gonna go. I think that's dope. I don't care. I just want to see
as
how.
long, I keep telling you, I think ESPN had the mock draft. They think Bron's gonna go at like 10 to Orlando, assuming Orlando gets better like they've been doing.
LeBron James in Orlando.
He's
No taxes, no income state taxes. Bron make more money.
LeBron said he would never go to Orlando. Remember he said that one of his on his show or something.
He'll go if Bronny go.
I guess he'll have to.
Bronny ain't
Bron
coming
be
to
like,
the
yo,
Knicks.
force your way out of there, bro. Come on, hurry up.
This ain't the NFL. This ain't the Mannings
Force your way
saying
out of there, yo.
I ain't playing for the Chargers.
They better hope it ain't the Mannings. Their youngest situation, Arch, is looking kind of suspect.
Why?
Some football stuff.
He not that nice?
He caught me. That was the first conversation we had when we were going to work. He had the vent.
Yo, it turns out like
He's not dirty.
against Texas and all them like a real college football team. The game is a little bit faster than like he was bad. He was bad in his spring game, real bad. Like not like he looks like he should go to Lafayette.
Oh,
Like it looks real bad because he was recording all those stats in high school.
yeah.
Against like
High school players.
Becca.
Yeah.
Like that's the team he was playing on. He was playing like Becca. He was playing with like them.
Yeah.
And that's not the
He
competition
can go
level.
to Kutztown.
Man, hopefully, he looked crazy.
Like, is that bad?
He was uncomfortable in the pocket.
Like, it's not like, all right, give him a season?
No.
No?
He looks like, what are you doing here? That's what he looks like.
Oh,
Look it up. It's going to make you sad.
You know
His
what's
high
also
school tape was 30. All right.
You know what's also
but he was
sad?
doing that on dudes who wasn't really.
About it.
Yeah, man.
You know what's also sad? Trey Young said he's excited for the future with Coach Snyder.
We'll beat him.
Trey.
He'll get stopped.
How do you feel about the NBA and fans are really upset with Miles Bridges? He had a 30-game suspension.
Yeah.
20 out of the 30 has been forgiven,
Yeah.
and he has 10 games to play to deal with next season. People think it's not fair that he has that forgiven.
Life ain't fair.
Man, at least they did
Life
something.
isn't fair.
At least they did something. I mean, they're saying
He
like,
ain't
yo,
played the
it's-
whole season. He ain't played 82 games. He
It's
ain't got no
30
money.
games additionally, too. I don't care. I'm tired of
Yeah,
worrying
no real
about people's
comment on that one.
suspensions. Yeah, Miker.
I'm going to give you playoff. Now, this person's out the playoffs, but I actually feel like he was at home. There was articles saying that he was in the right place. They were saying he was finally his normal self. The team used him the right way. Mr. Russell Westbrook.
It's been nice seeing him hoop.
Yeah, I'm
It is.
be good for him for next season. Like, it's gonna be good. I think he gonna be back on them jersey sales as well too, because
Hopefully.
that's his squad right there.
But he's a free agent.
He should stay there. He should stay right there.
I would think he'd be interested in finding a home, like a permanent home.
Cause he didn't even have to move really
No.
when he went to the Lakers. to the
Utah said
Clippers.
stay in LA. Yeah, you don't even have to fly in.
Yeah,
They were just like, you're good. Just we'll work out a buyout and you just find the next team.
yeah, that was love. I feel like if it's like that, yo, choose where you want it, bro.
And
Go
then-
where you're wanted.
And they said Ty Lue should be back next season as coach.
That's what's up.
They need
You
that.
saw him hit his little threes and all that. I was like, oh man, Russ.
Just like JB Bickerstaff is supposed to be back next year for Cleveland.
Man,
So we can beat him again.
That's not his fault.
That's cool. We beat
Cleveland
him.
is like Utah.
I'm just saying, we beat him.
yeah, we nice.
It don't matter why.
Yeah.
You
We in
lost.
there.
That's fine.
Garland, Spider.
Hey, yo,
Mobley.
he on
In
his
2 years, in 2 years he'll be coming to New York. He'll be a free agent then. 2 years he'll come to New York.
Well, we need him, yo. I hope we're not. Well, I guess we do need like the next primary scorer. Or do you think it should always be Jalen?
I was about to say I don't want Spider. Not for what we had to give up.
I don't want him.
But that I don't want
Yo.
Jalen has been good the way he is. Now, does Jalen need another legit scorer?
Yeah, for
yes.
sure.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Because
you don't need that
right
with
now
Mitch.
I think it's supposed to be theoretically number 30.
By the way, he's supposed to be questionable for tonight.
I thought
Wait.
he said he's in there.
He's
He's
questionable
questionable.
anyway. Depending on what kind of that guy you get. He
He's
might
ques-
come there and be arguing with our players.
He's questionable tonight. Embiid is doubtful for game one. With that, they said his knee injury is far worse than what people are saying.
Oh God.
I actually feel bad for him and Doc at the same time.
Because both of their jobs are on the line.
Nah, first Embiid's not his job's not in jeopardy. I feel bad
his
for
champion,
Doc.
his
His
trophy,
championship.
his MVP, and all that.
Yo, for real it is
Damn.
because guess
Joker
what,
might get
Joker.
that joint.
Yeah,
God, I'm tight now.
and Giannis ain't getting it now. It's
Triple
really
doubles
between,
every night, dog. Like,
it's
how do you
between
stop
those
that?
two. It's between
Now,
them
see,
two.
that's why he shouldn't have got it last year. 'Cause if he didn't get it last
Yeah,
year,
yeah, yeah,
now
yeah.
we're gonna.
You said he
now
deserved
we're
it
gonna-
last year.
The only reason he
I
got
said-
it, not that he deserved it. The only reason he got it is because Joel was out and Joker was there for so long. He was putting up numbers. He was the only player that was
This
doing
is why I
anything.
wish he didn't get it
The
last year.
stats were literally almost similar. Like literally a rebound different.
But the game, when it comes to what we see, that's what you see.
It's a popularity contest.
Joel was out when it was like, all right, neck and neck.
Yeah.
Then when he was out, I mean, with Joel, yeah, you know, when he was out, it was just like Joker shine. Now it's like, dag, yo.
Game 1 against Boston.
Don't you wish it would come out a little bit earlier?
It used to, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
That's why I was waiting
It's
for it.
becoming a popular. No, because remember they used to do the award assembly like they in school. Like we about to do the awards. You all
Yeah,
get
that was lit though.
The only time I liked it was when KD did his. When he did that whole speech.
Yeah.
And he cried. I was like, yo, that was dope.
But you the real MVP.
Cause yo,
Real MVP.
no one ever sees KD cry, and it was funny because it's like KD's
His
final.
mom does.
Nah, his mom be talking trash too. Remember
I
when
started to talk trash to PJ Tucker
yeah,
or something.
last year, no, 2 years
She
ago.
said it's basketball, not football. I'd hit him again.
This guy. Do you think Boston is gonna sweep the Sixers, or is it gonna go deep?
Well, if they want to be nice, they probably do it in 5. But
If Embiid is out
There
tonight,
should be a brew.
I mean, not tonight.
Yeah.
If Embiid is out for 2 games, it's over. Like, they don't have no chance.
I
Embiid
mean, even if he's there with a jacked up leg, what he gonna do?
true, jacked up leg.
You still no. He has played. Like I said, he's Patrick Ewing. He has played hurt. We all have seen him play hurt. He's played hurt and been effective at times.
You need to be at that elite level right now, bro. Like, I
He
don't think
might
you don't have no
try to-
matchups with him. Al can't match up with him.
Al
Roberts-
has knee problems for days. That's what I'm saying.
Williams can't match up with him. So
Williams
it's just like,
is a knee injury away.
that's what I'm saying. So if he's there, like how you were saying, maybe if he's there and he can like play through some injuries, he's good. But if he's out, nah.
If Jaylen Brown goes off,
Jalen's going for 30.
Oh yeah, he's going.
if
That's
Tatum
another
goes
thing.
off,
Who's guarding Tatum?
Jesus. Go on.
Hey yo, but they got depth. The Celtics have depth. Who's gonna guard Brown?
The
like
Holy
I don't.
Ghost.
Harden don't play defense.
Harden don't do anything if he ain't in the mood for it.
It's gonna be different.
he should be a little bit excited tonight. When they play, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose that series, and it's gonna be over fast.
PJ gonna have to step up.
Weird.
PJ who? PJ who?
Tuck.
What does he do besides get rebounds? He don't score like that.
He defends.
He buys sneakers too.
Yeah.
He defends.
That's okay, defending who?
He gonna have to defend Tatum
He-
or Brown.
So that's one person. So who's gonna rest the rest of
I
them?
don't know. Somebody gonna have to fill in.
So do you think it's 5 or do you think it's 4? It's sweep or is it gonna be 5?
Ooh.
Like I said, maybe if Boston wants to be nice to them or something,
It'd be 5.
depending
Anything
on
nice.
weird factors. I don't know. I just know it's gonna be over fast, and I know we're probably going deep with Miami.
We're gonna go at least 6.
If we win,
Then
we gotta go.
We gotta win in Miami. We
Long.
gotta win one in Miami early.
Well,
But
the
then
good news
we'd
is
have
we
to
got
play
home field
Boston.
advantage.
Yeah, right now.
So
And it hasn't
we
been
got-
feeling neutral. That's what I love. The playoffs right now haven't been feeling neutral. When you know how in the regular
Yeah.
season, it's like, man, who's coming here? And they just go off on us. This guy drinking his juice. Yo,
Hey.
but
that's how he's getting all this information. This
Rain
juice is
juice.
really, yeah.
Third eye.
it hasn't been neutral. So it's been like, all right, yo, this is you in the Garden. This is the Knicks. Like it hasn't been like, oh, I want my favorite player on the opposite team. Like, no, it hasn't been
Hostile.
like that. So we gotta really we gotta take advantage of this home court advantage. We gotta take advantage of that, like big time, and go off. These 2 games, we gotta go off and show them what's up. It's gotta be tough.
I think it's going 6, and it can't go 7. Go 7. Jimmy, remember what happened last year in Game 7 for Boston with Jimmy? Jimmy lost. I don't think we can afford to go no more than 6.
Nah, can't.
Well, hopefully he gets arrested or something before that. What is it?
Who arrested him?
I don't want to. What? NYPD. They like to arrest people, especially Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
He's on high
He
alert.
gonna put the dread Jones like it's not me, wrong person.
Watch where he's parking. Watch where he's parking. Yeah, we gotta. He's a threat.
You know what? As like I said, the topic is the end game. LeBron has also taken a jewel from a player who, if he was healthy, he could actually be a killer, but he's not anymore. Mr. Bron has taken the legs, the heart out of Kawhi. Because my man, he is stay hurt. And I do believe, like Stephen A. Smith said, he got to retire. Jabron, play that clip.
In the case of Kawhi Leonard, I stand alone probably on this, but I don't care. I think the man should retire. I'm sick of these injuries to Kawhi Leonard. I'm not questioning the legitimacy of them in any way, but my God, him and Paul George have played a grand total of about 22% of their games together. You got Kawhi, who's religiously unavailable, okay? And then the flip side to it all is that it doesn't matter. It's like, it's not even injuries that take place before all of us. This guy dropped 38 points one game, 31 points another, and walk off the court, looks absolutely fine, and then Ty Lue wakes up the next morning and finds out he can't go today. And now he can't go for a game 4 after missing all of last season and everything else. It's just, I mean, I'm just speaking for the city of L.A. I'm telling you, this is how a lot of people feel. It's just the latest, man. It's a damn shame.
Certainly is frustrating in that case. Jalen, how about it? The two significant injuries here.
Well, the one thing about Kawhi, and I've followed him since he was in high school. We both played for Steve Fisher, and he went to San Diego State. And the one thing I'll say about him is if you saw him and he wasn't playing basketball, he'd be walking like an elderly man. I talked about that earlier in the year on this show. Like, he truly has some issues with his knees. This is what led to him leaving San Antonio when he felt like they misdiagnosed him. That's what ultimately made them divorce. And so for him, a 3-time champion, a couple of finals MVPs, a guy that led Toronto to their only championship, there's load management and there's a guy that's actually hurt. Look back at the tape last year in the playoffs. He out there limping. In game 2, I literally was texting his coach, like, Kawhi's out there limping. He like, I don't know if he gonna finish this game.
Yeah.
It was to me like watching a boxer go a 15-round fight and finish the fight via knockout. So I wasn't truly surprised that he didn't.
Sadly, they're trying to end my man's career, yo.
Do you blame San Antonio for messing up his body, or do you blame Kawhi for not speaking up more? Because he trusted the trainers in San Antonio, which is why I remember he wanted to leave, because he believed when he got that calf injury, there was more grueling injuries that he actually had that they were making him play with. There was more to the story, but yeah.
Probably should have trusted his body more, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ran.
I
So
can't
you
hoop.
know when you are like, yo, I can't do this right now.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just force me to do this, yo. But, man, he really got the short end of the stick on this. Like, his body's like crumbling.
These days, I mean, look at Lonzo. Like, these days, he's lucky to have the career that he's had.
Facts.
The chips that
I say
he's
that.
got, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
for
he
real,
got
for
to
real.
prove I did it on my own. He went to Toronto. That seemed random at the time, but, you know.
He didn't want to go to Toronto.
I bet.
No, he didn't want to.
Seemed really weird.
Like,
Lonzo,
they
he
forced
did.
him out. They
Raptors.
forced his hand on that one.
Championship.
Championship right away.
But
Where's my hand? All right, cool.
As much as he might, you know, as people might think it's over for him now and his regrets and the things that he played through, at the end of the day, he got his rings.
But what makes this so bad is, like, you said you wanted to go to LA. Cool. You wanted to go home finally. He didn't want to play with Bron. Bron remembered that. That's why I said he took something out of Kawhi. You didn't want to team up with LeBron. You wanted to team up with Paul George. You forced LA to go get Paul George. And you and Paul George have barely played a whole season together.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And the fact that the Clippers are way over the cap, they can't go. They can't be signing legit team another star unless they do a trade. The Clippers are screwed until Paul George's contract is up and Kawhi's contract is up. You got Ty Lue, who he's on borrowed time. You got a bench that's not the greatest. You got
The bench was all right. The bench is all right.
remember they were like in last place. Not last place, but they almost were in the play-in. But Kawhi played, and remember Paul George was playing.
Paul George was out there, yeah.
But after that, they started falling apart.
Yeah.
So again, you
So
didn't
they
have
to do that. Yeah, I got you. I see
Yeah,
what you're saying. I see what
so-
you're saying with that.
they Kawhi and Paul George didn't get to play, and they lost to Phoenix.
It's just one of those experiments that didn't work out because people's bodies betray them. I don't know.
Bodies betray him.
Like, what else? Yo,
Like
he's
Peter to Jesus.
bro. It happens. Like I always say, look at how sad it could have been. Like Lonzo, he really might not ever play again. Really, like seriously.
They said
But
the
we talking
third
about-
surgery, he actually feels better.
What about PG, yo? PG like broke his leg, came back and started hooping, even though he hasn't been the same
Yeah, I was
since.
gonna say.
But we can say like, yo, like he came back and did something.
That's what I'm saying. Look,
Ain't get a
now
ring
so
yet.
now he's when he's doing that, he's probably playing through some stuff that in 5 years, you know, he's gonna be taking Geritol the rest of his life. Or however you ingest that. How do you take Geritol? Hope we don't find out at least until another 20 years. I'm just
20,
saying.
bro. I'm trying to say 30.
I said 20. I was about to say. Like, I thought you were getting ready to say something even sooner.
No,
I'm like, hey,
I'm longer.
man, let's be real about this.
Nah, that would suck to see him go because of that, though. Honestly, it would suck. But
It would,
Yo,
but
he's
if you
broken up.
turn around and look back on what has happened for him, what he's done, what he's been able to make happen for himself, his legacy is good. Like, you can't
Yeah.
really.
and the fact that he's low key, he's not really out there on social media and everything. It's just like
I
not
like
saying he
that.
won't be missed, but it's just like
Oh, okay.
you know what I'm saying. It's like, oh man, Kawhi's going. Ain't you know what I'm saying? He's not going. We won't see. We will never hear or see this guy again. Honestly,
no,
if he
he'll
leaves.
just be a parent.
That's the thing. We will never see him again.
He'll just
You
be
know, like some players come back, or like you see them do things on social media, or
Like
they go to
Sprewell.
media. We'll never
Somebody
see Kawhi
should
again, yo.
somebody should dedicate like a page to following him around and just seeing what he's up to, like filming him when he's eating
Paparazzi.
pancakes. Yeah, like like Kawhi is in Utah today. Why we do not know, but he is eating pancakes right now.
It's like a spotting, like, oh, we spotted him.
Exactly.
Like, oh my God, look.
That's what he should be like Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is somewhere walking dogs and stuff. People
Oh,
take
yeah.
pictures of him. He's on the
Yo,
train.
he be giving money out. Word of the
Yeah.
street, he be giving mad bread
Nah,
out
he
to
do.
people.
Random baseball games.
Some of his movies, he gets the money and he don't even like do anything with it. He just donates it immediately.
wild.
Maybe he's a droid, yo.
It's a cool guy.
I forgot one rumor, but I'm happy it's not true yet.
Yeah.
Fun fact, they saying Portland might be interested in trading Dame to Miami. It's a good thing it didn't happen, especially when we gotta go against them.
So he can
Yeah.
act like he's mad about it. Man, it's crazy. You was just getting to that point in Portland. I could really feel, nigga, go to Miami. Man. For real, yo.
We wish all we needed was one more piece.
You know, I'm upset that we couldn't run it back. And like, nigga, you know he's gonna do something like that. Nah, the only
Nah, he
reason,
gonna do a rap.
Oh, he gonna have bars. He gonna have
I
bars.
his stuff I be listening to.
and then act like he's mad at the team for doing it. Like, oh man, it's gonna be about revenge. No, they did you so many favors. Bro. Now when you get knocked out the playoffs, you can go to the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of the
He can play
rain
with
in
a
Portland.
Hooper, Jimmy.
Come on now,
Damn.
watch them.
They
not-
gonna have a squad. That does
watch
have
them
it's,
argue.
It's an issue.
That's the issue.
That's a
Watch
big
them
issue.
argue.
Oh yeah, they probably would.
That's
but
Jimmy's
still.
thing. And he would have a better coach. I like Chauncey, Hall of Fame player, but
Spo,
he would have a better
Spo, that dude, boy.
coach. Transitioning from a good
El
coach.
Spo.
Let's talk about what Mr. Jalen Rose had to say.
Huh.
Is Phil a racist or a hater? Jabron, if you could be so kind, run that next clip, please.
This is hurtful.
You can't make this up. Hall of Fame coach and 11-time champion Phil Jackson claims to have stopped supporting the NBA because it became too political when it went into the bubble and was catering to certain audiences by putting slogans on the back of jerseys and Black Lives Matter on the floor. The same Phil Jackson that won championships with some of the greatest black athletes in the history of the game. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, made millions on their backs and off their sweat equity. You're sitting up watching a game with your grandkids and y'all think it's funny when justice passes the ball to equal opportunity? When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. So stop watching forever.
Bro, that's saying a lot. I don't. Yo, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yo, how we go? Yo, what? All right, so I want to hear someone else's views before I say anything. What's your view on it?
Nah, I can't.
Why?
Go to Kyle first.
What's your view, bro? What's your view?
He was my favorite coach. I'll just say that.
What? You said was now. So it was.
Yeah.
So it was.
Pat Riley gets that. Then Pop.
Pat
then
Riley,
Phil.
okay.
Pat Riley, who was on that Kentucky team. That was he gonna say Pat Riley was on that Kentucky team way back in the day, bro. He was all about that action back then. So Pat Riley, and then now Phil, like, what?
Excuse me.
So what?
Excuse me.
Let's hear it.
Pat became saved. And when he actually had Magic Johnson, Kareem, he put some respect
So
on
he got
us.
down when he was with the Showtime. He got down.
And he got down with the Knicks, and he got down with LeBron.
Miami.
He got changed. He changed over time. He got better.
Over time.
He got better over time.
So maybe
just
Phil's just
throwing-
on the wrong shrooms
Throwing,
right now.
throwing
Let's just
eggs.
say-
acid.
at-
Yeah, maybe he's on the wrong. Someone put something in his drink. Because usually he puts his own stuff in his drink. Say no. But I don't know. Maybe I feel like this when this was coming out and everything. Maybe he was saying he wanted to focus on basketball and not make it this
So say that.
race thing. Yeah, he
So say that.
should have clearly said that. He should have clearly just said, "Hey, let's just do this. I know it's that." But to say and the allegations that's coming out, like, dang, is he? It's just a question mark. It's like, dang, I need to hear from him.
But I
Like,
can never.
Like, what's going on,
You
bro?
can never tell because whenever you're, I guess, non-black and you're on the outside looking in, you don't really know. So you'll have your opinions and
Yeah.
like you can have some that are not popular, but like it's hard to gauge because that's just something stupid that you just said. Like you said it the wrong way, or do you just not realize? Like, what are we doing? I actually wouldn't mind if
Interviewed
sports interviewed Phil. That would be cool.
To get the full scoop.
That would be cool. Like, what did you mean by this?
he said he checked out. He's like, yeah, after that, I checked out. Like,
Yeah,
I wasn't
but-
in it. I'm like, wasn't even that. I don't even think. I think we made a standpoint around that time, which was great. We did a lot. We did a lot more than other sports did right away.
Facts.
But it's just like checked out. Like it wasn't even that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was that big of an issue, really. I mean, because
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
Here-
black,
here-
probably. That's why.
Here's my thing, and you know we went to P-Burg.
Yeah.
We might hear some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like some opinions, but you're not getting ready to take me off my game and my mission that I had to do. I'm not checking out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to get this done. If we have an issue or something, we're gonna have to talk behind closed doors. Like, I'll talk to you, but there is no checking out. I don't whether this dude is racist or not. I'm not sure. And at this point in my life,
You don't care.
I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
don't even think I care no more.
I don't like the fact that this is my issue with Phil with this. You ain't in the media talking about basketball. You're not in the media trying to like help elevate it. You're shutting down something positive that players wanted to discuss out there. Because like we said, you weren't really hearing that in football. You weren't hearing it in other sports. But the NBA actually let, which is 80%, almost 90% predominantly black athletes, voice their opinion and have support. As a Hall of Fame coach, you should have been more supportive and been like, I might not have agreed with how it is because you're mixing basketball with politics, but you could have said, hey, I understand that you all are going through things that other non-black people could ever understand. How can I help you outside of the basketball world? Only reason why I said Phil goes to 3 and Pop goes to 2. Pop is still coaching. Pop says whatever is on his mind, and he's always been
an advocate. Yeah.
The reason why I say Riley did not have nothing negative to ever say about stuff like this, and whatever his players has needed, it's been there, no problem. Organization, being up there as the president, whatever they needed, he's done. He hasn't said anything like this out in the world.
Yeah.
That's why I said he moved up to 1, Phil moved to 3. Pop, once he retires, he gets that #1 title for my favorite coach.
I got you. I hear what you're saying on Pop. But back in the field, it's just like, I mean, we got to do, I haven't heard it, coaches have always, had the mic and spoke. I don't remember hearing him saying anything crazy. I don't remember him saying anything positive. We got to do research on that and just hear that out. But I don't think he's ever been a hater. I think he's ever anything besides now. But maybe he's just checked out of basketball in general.
Yeah, and
not
also,
just because of that. Maybe
he
out
just has a
general.
goofy opinion, and somebody who doesn't agree should just tell him, "Hey, Phil, shut up.
Facts.
You don't want to talk about it. Shut up."
I don't think he should have even been.
Nobody
in the media
asked
for
you.
saying
Yeah,
Yeah.
just shut up.
I think it was just like someone just putting it out there like, oh, we got to put something hype.
That's
But-
what I would say. I would just say, "Hey, Phil, next time,
Don't do it.
shut up." You know what I'm saying?
And now people, granted, we're old enough to see Phil as a coach. Our parents have been old enough to see Phil play. But now the younger generation is going to be like, this old white guy doesn't really understand.
No, but you see,
or
that's the
support.
thing. They're not even thinking about him, I don't think.
No, like you said, you don't
They
care.
don't even
we
know
don't
who
really
that
care.
is. They don't even know who he is.
They're
They're gonna be like, "Oh, this guy said something, shut up."
Jordan's old coach. That's how it is. Jordan's old basketball coach.
Even Jordan is old to them. Jordan's the
Yeah.
guy with the sneakers.
There's people that these kids don't even know who Jordan is. Like
don't
I was
hear that.
like, they were like, I only know the shoe. I don't know the player.
That's wild.
Yeah.
You need
But
to
we
smack
had
them.
even
Smack them. Yo.
pre-YouTube with all the highlights and stuff like that. Like a lot of people, I don't want to say our age, but like, you might have somebody 5 years younger than us who did not see him play. They didn't see what we saw. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about, Michael
Bro,
Jordan?
you ain't see him in the Wizards? It's like,
Yo,
hold
I'm
up.
not gonna lie. I had something from Slam magazine. Like I ripped it out. He was in the All-Star game from like the Wizards, and I was like, how did he get here, yo? He's on the Wizards. This looks crazy. Like
He was the GM.
Like I've had to.
Turn
Oh
player.
man.
Drafted Kwame Brown.
I remember I had to explain like a gap in the sneakers, because if you might not remember, but for a minute there,
Historian.
nobody was really wearing Air Jordans like that for a while, until they started retroing when I was like a sophomore, and they started retroing 4s, retroing like Aquas and playoffs and stuff like that. Before that, after 13, the Jordans started looking kind of like, what is that?
Suspect.
Yeah.
Looking like
They were looking like teams before they were named Team
they
Jordans.
just looking stupid. But I wouldn't say team, but they were like doing too much. And like, if you remember, what was it? Was it 16s or 18s that he had when he was with the Wizards? It was like all white, and on the bottom, the midsole was just like straight blue and translucent.
I don't remember that. That's how bad it was.
That will always be.
historian.
Listen, that will always be what Jordan's Wizards is to me.
you, yeah.
His sneakers that didn't really do that well, and it was like, why would I ever wear this anywhere but a basketball court?
I wonder who has a Jordan Wizards jersey.
Ugh. Somebody who got it for free. Somebody who
won a prize.
needed something. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
That's your
And,
Jordan jersey. Yo, really? It's like, the Wizards like, yo, what?
yeah, don't
Which
ever
one's
do that
worse?
again.
Wearing 45 or 23 Wizards?
45
Probably
was dope.
Wizards.
45 was dope,
Wizards.
though.
I'd
Yeah,
rather
Wizards
have
is-
his
Wiz-
baseball jersey than his Wizards jersey. I swear to God.
Okay.
I respect
I like
that.
baseball jerseys, so yeah.
So do
I'd
I.
rather have Sharif Abdul-Rahim. I did have that jersey.
For real?
You did.
Yeah, I got a really cheap jersey. You don't remember that? Remember I peeled the numbers off?
Yeah.
That was Sharif Abdul-Rahim. We used to buy some cheap swingman jerseys during the throwback era. Y'all remember that? I did.
We had good
Swing
time.
man.
You got the game?
Do I have a game? Of course. Of course.
The green juice got you flowing?
Yeah, I mean, we have to have a discussion.
It is Sunday.
It is.
He.
All-time great intros. Yo, remember Mystical said, why is Mystical? He said, if you ever see me in the woods fighting with the grizzly bear, help the bear. Somebody activated LeBron and he had to, somebody likes to poke bears, you know what I'm saying? LeBron ended up pushing his hairline back a little bit. Dylan Brooks, he
had
talked
his
to him
fake
before
spray.
one of the
He's like, I don't even care
games.
no
He got scared. Yo, for me, I love when somebody who is annoying gets their comeuppance. So
With those fancy
help
words.
the bear. Yeah, I love it. Like I think maybe there's an age gap, like a generation gap between us and like the Grizzlies. Is it me or were the Grizzlies really annoying?
That little cousin.
I think they are really annoying. And it's goofy because Dylan Brooks can do what he does and he wants to play the villain role, but he's a punk because he runs away. You can only talk to the media now.
Oh yeah.
You wanted to talk to him before, geek.
I don't think he talk. Anytime he lost, he's like, nah, I'm good.
He poked the bear.
He's a free agent
LeBron
this season.
talked to him and scared him away and then beat him. Really beat him.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of y'all's favorite moments where somebody poked the bear and they had to help the bear? Like, just for example, they were talking about how one day Vernon Maxwell, had to climb up the steps. Years before Malice in the Palace had to walk up the steps, and when he got up there to the fan he was talking to, he didn't talk to him. He punched this man. It looked like a gunshot.
Yo, they said that was wild. I remember.
Pat punched him real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love when people get theirs at the game. And look, they let it rock because it was like the 80s.
Yeah, they did.
So, like,
nothing happened to this guy.
He punched
And
him in
talks
his
about it to
face.
this
And I
day.
know it hurt,
And he
too.
doesn't get sued or anything. That guy that he punched could technically
He probably got called the N-word. But, but you know what I'm saying? He rocked him.
Oh, yeah,
like, what
okay.
are some of
I
y'all's
got
favorite
one.
moments where somebody played the game and the other person just responded and trashed them?
Yo, I
we
got
have a
one.
couple just with LeBron.
I got one. It's
I was gonna
involving
say-
LeBron.
I was
You
gonna say
already
the
know
last-
what it is.
I
I
don't
was
even know how
like,
true
man,
this rumor is. So it was the Heat versus the Mavericks. That matchup. They say
The cough.
I don't know if it was the call. It was two allegations that happened. They were talking about Dirk. They were talking dirty
That's
about
them.
Dirk,
Yeah.
and they were talking dirty about my boy. What's the boy? The short point guard that came out. I'm gonna say his wrong name.
JJ Barea.
Barrera. They were
Yeah.
talking about, bruh. They said they were talking dirty about Dirk, like, yeah, Dirk's like, he's not that guy, da da da. And JJ Barrera came by, was trying to talk to him or something, and didn't even talk to him. He was like, all right, why JJ whooped that ass though? JJ put in work.
He did become a problem in that series.
He was an issue, and of
Got his
course,
ring.
my boy Dirk put in that work. So I would say that's my one because I didn't even know about that. I just thought there was bad play, and then when it came out afterwards, they won. They were like, "Yo, they were talking dirty about Dirk."
And they told
And then
JJ to go away. So
Yeah,
got
then they were
upset.
talking about JJ. I was like, "Well, yeah, they stepped up," and that was the time when, right before that, Bron said, "Oh, we gonna go all the way. We gonna get 4 in a row."
Not
No, no.
one, not two, not
Not
three,
three.
not four, not
So
five,
they
but
stepped,
6.
They poked the wrong one. They poked the wrong one on that one. That's mine. What you got, Stat?
Man, Lance Stevenson.
Oh,
My man did what he did.
Oh.
And LeBron just did the smile like the Joker and put in work.
Yeah, like, why do you do that?
But he had mad antics. You talk about just him blowing in his ear,
Yo, when
right?
he blew in his ear.
Yo.
And I'm pretty sure Indiana was up.
They were.
They were up by a couple
That was
points.
a great series, yo.
We should have been in
The
that series.
East was real crazy then, too.
We should have won that series because we lost to them the previous.
Yeah, we did.
But when Lance blew in that air, and everyone on TV saw that and saw Braun smile,
It was a crazy
like,
close-up, too.
Yeah, I was like, yo, I feel like that was almost done on purpose. Like, Lance saw the TV,
the camera, yeah.
and he was like, and Braun just
I
Why
don't
would you
even
blow
know.
in someone's
He's
ear,
such
yo?
an idiot. Yeah, because he does stuff like that.
That was so weird.
But you know that ruined Lance's career after
Lance,
that.
make him dance.
Lance was never the same.
Well, I don't even know. I think Lance
got
is just
bounced
somebody
around.
who, he just balls, and he pisses people off.
Remember, they thought he was gonna be the next person out of Brooklyn to be that.
Yeah.
And then he went to Cincinnati because it was Marbury.
His
Then
high
it
school
was
team was
Tal
crazy.
Fair. Then it was supposed to be Lance.
Bassy.
I used to love Bassy,
The
yo.
fire, baby.
Nick Van, that was a tough documentary.
Yo.
But no, I was thinking about,
Oh, yeah, who's yours? Who's you got?
well, I already said, wait, no, I didn't.
You gave us an example. You gotta give us one now.
I'm gonna take it back. We're going to Boston, yo. Was he in Boston? Yeah, this is when Antoine Walker was still in Boston.
I think I know.
He was pissed one day. Yeah, he just turned around and threw the ball at one dude and rocked him. He was like the ball flew up in the air. And then when they talked, he was like, "Oh no, you gotta go! Like you gotta, he got ejected from the game."
Yeah.
And he was in the locker room. They were talking to me. It's like that dude's been heckling me for years. I just got tired of it. Yo, he blew him up with that ball too. He threw that ball with Matt like he was pissed.
Fire.
Then you got one of my now it's high school, and I hate that it's this person. But this is one of the all-time best examples of this. Why? Every time, you know what I'm saying, some player is ranked or something. Even the women do this. Like, even when the women are ranked and they go to some high school and you hear about them, the crowd always has to say, overrated. Why are you doing that to these dogs?
Overrated.
No one's overrated game was better than Trey. Look it up.
No. you
Look
sent
it
me
up.
Oh, in high school?
Yeah,
His
he
high
had-
school one? Yeah, that
when
was
he
dirty.
was at whatever that night.
That's when he first started bowing down to the crowd, like, oh, thank you.
That was
thank you,
amazing, yo.
Thank you.
That was amazing. He did it
put
so
in.
chill.
And they was
Reggie
it was
Miller
quiet.
style.
And
He
when
had
you
to shut
watch
him- he
that
had
at
like
the
45.
End, you watch this, so they're hype, right? I think they're on the right hand side of that video. They're like going crazy, and then he puts in work, and at the end, all you see is the same folks like this, like.
Yeah, shut up.
It was
Why
like,
why didn't you
yo.
think that was gonna happen? Stop saying
That's poking the bear.
overrated
That's
to
poking the bear,
these
yeah.
dogs and these dudes who are killers. Stop doing that. But it just makes for some of the greatest. I was watching even like Sharif Cooper had a really crazy game like that when it was calling him overrated. And he was like, well, now here comes 50. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop doing that to people. But nobody was smoother than Trey's because he did that. His facial expression like never changed. And then when he hit, he was the one who hit the final shot. And then he turned to the crowd, gave him a bow.
That's his
Thank
origin
you.
story. That's
Thank
why
you.
he is the way he is now. That's his origin
Thank you.
story. with
You,
everything, yo.
you go home. And everybody had to go
cry.
home and shut up, yeah. With their excuses like, well, man, they got away with so much travel. No, not that. You know what I'm saying? You just lost the game. That's it. Help the bear. That's all I'm saying.
Help him. I like that one. That was good.
1 p.m. next tonight.
I'm watching.
Game 7.
Making a decision right now. Making a decision. It's the
Games-
only. Isn't this the only game on
No.
today? No, it's not.
Sacramento Kings.
Oh yeah, because we
Warriors.
didn't know that was gonna go to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Oh god.
It's not at the same time, is it?
No.
All right, I was about to say.
That's gonna be later.
Who wins Sacramento?
Dang, that's tough.
I actually kind of hope Sac does it.
Dang. Okay.
I hope Sac does it.
You hope they do?
I hope they do. Shake that up.
I would say I'll be surprised if they win, but then again, I just know that
Curry going for
the
30.
Warriors messed up. I'm gonna go with the continuous of That's a veteran team that's been there. I'm going with the Warriors.
That's why it would be so much doper if Sack actually
It will.
beats him.
It will be. It would be. But I'm going with the Warriors. 'Cause my gut's telling me
Barkley's going like Kyle. He thinks it's going to be the Kings.
it's gonna be hard to win there.
Sacktown's gonna do it.
Like that beat.
Curry's going for 30. Thompson's going for 25. Poole's going for 25. And they're going to win.
You're a liar.
Cool. Knicks versus Heat. First question before we end this. Who wins game 1 tonight?
Knicks.
How many fights are going to happen after this?
Hopefully 2.
Yeah, I think
Who's getting ejected first?
Randall.
Oh,
Randall.
man.
Randall. Let's be real.
Damn.
Yeah, Bam doesn't even get excited like that.
No.
Nah,
but
man,
Jimmy
he keeps
do.
his cool. Jimmy
Jimmy do.
Jimmy
Jimmy
gets
gets mad a
mad.
lot. He gets on their nerves.
But he don't
Yeah.
be getting kicked out though, because I
But
think
it's
they
in
know.
New York, so I'm thinking maybe Jimmy say the wrong words. Jimmy get ejected in
I
the
hope
third
so.
quarter.
I hope so. Maybe he'll miss like a game or something.
He gonna be in our heads, bro. He gonna be in our heads.
For people who don't know, in the 90s, the Knicks and the Heat have had too many fights. There's been like 7 altercations or 7 issues. The first issue that ever happened was when Pat Riley secretly left to go to Miami. There was a tampering rule. There was a tampering rumor.
Oh, that was secret?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know it was a secret.
But here was the fun fact.
Yeah.
Pat wanted ownership of the Knicks. He wanted a small share.
Oh, you know. Well, that wasn't gonna happen.
Miami said, we'll give you that. And then he didn't tell the Knicks. He was like, okay, good. Signed the deal. Then he told the Knicks he was leaving. So then Miami had to give up $1 million plus a first-round pick. The other issues have been, we got into the fight. Charlie Ward and P.J.
Yeah.
Brown got into that.
That
So
was
you
big.
already know there's been fights there.
On the foul line. Yep.
Then there was another fight the following year that cost us because we were up 3-1, and then we lost that series. Then Martin Luther King Day, when Jeff Van Gundy got trampled,
Oh yeah.
and then
That was a Martin
Why would you
Luther
be
King
in the middle of?
because
Bro,
he said he was
hold
trying to save
on.
his players.
He was hold on, bro. Like, don't do it. Don't do it.
The issue. The
You gotta
other-
have another player do that. Go get him, please. Go get him, yo. Go get
Can't embarrass
Latrell,
myself.
please. No, I'm not getting in the middle of 2 giant professional athletes.
Alonzo Mourning.
And that's me saying that. You're not getting ready to fall on me. Are you crazy at that age?
And then there was Amari Stoudemire being dumb when he got mad and he cut up his hand,
I forgot about that.
fire hydrant. And then there was like 2 other petty
Oh,
ones.
then Mark Simon stuck his hand out for
well,
Shane,
Shane.
and he was like,
Yeah.
Major look, can't touch this.
Oh, when he was trying to get up.
Yeah, but then he was a jerk and then punched his hand in the fire.
Yeah.
Damn, whatever. So hopefully
So it
we
gets
see another
crazy.
fight.
It's gonna be. It's a good matchup. It's good, and it's well connected. As in, like, Jimmy's old coach,
Yeah.
Tibbs has history with the Knicks. Brunson has history with the Knicks, like his dad and him. It's all full. It's a lot of full circle stuff going on. So it's very interesting.
And maybe this is when we should use that credit card thing, because I really like Miami, the city of Miami.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go down there and see a game.
Go down and check them
Box
out.
seats.
On assignment. Yeah, on assignment.
On an assignment.
Strictly business, you know what I'm saying?
Send us home.
All right, yo. It's Frnds versus Frnds. It's a wrap. Peace.
Peace.
We out.